everyone, I'm Orange Stormstone and welcome to the second episode in my Wizard101 Let's Play series. And today we'll be accepting our very first quest and begin the questing process, as well as briefly talking about how spells and the spell deck work in this game. Also, we'll be diving into some of the lore of this game to include the main characters, villains, and more as we travel into Unicorn Way. I'm going to go ahead and start with the spell deck and how spells generally work so we don't have to waste time later. So if I click on the book in the bottom right hand corner of the screen, we'll see our basic character info, or I guess in this case I have my settings up right now. It'll show some of our basic character info and some of the stats based on the equipment I wear. Now we're going to go ahead and ignore this for now. We're going to go straight to the spell deck, which you'll find if you move your cursor along the right side of the book until you see the word spell deck. Alternatively, you could just hit the letter P as a keyboard shortcut, which I'll be doing from here on out. Now if we look here, we'll see the one spell we know, Dark Spray. Death cards have a base damage of 85%, which you can see here, and do anywhere from 65 to 105 damage to enemies, which is death. So life characters, that will actually be increased a little bit, and death characters, it should be decreased a little bit. You might have already noticed several new looking cards along the bottom here, which become automatically usable because of the starter gear I have equipped. Each of these cards can be used once a fight and have more special properties that we aren't really going to bother with for now. As we level up this character, we'll start to see more cards under the death tab here, which will allow access to higher level spells and organization of all this, because this actually gets full. You can have up to, I want to say, 64 spells in this little section. Like these blank slots here, it'll fill up this whole little background wallpaper here. In any case, it's time to start our first quest. So I have the quest helper turned on, as you can see on the bottom of our screen here. It shows a little arrow pointing to the direction where I need to go for my currently selected quest. If I go back into the book or I just hit Q, I can see all of my quests. For right now, I just need to talk to Ambrose, the guy right in front of me. So let's go ahead and talk to him real quick. Welcome to Ravenwood City, normally, yada yada. This is where you'd be enrolled and sent to your classes. Times are not normal, supernatural incursion in Unicorn Way. That's where we'll be going today. That must be dealt with immediately. Demonstrated such potential. Okay, I've been here for about 5 minutes, but okay. Practical experience will serve you better than lectures. Care to put your talents to the test? Okay, sure. Let's see, time is of the essence. I'll teleport you there directly. Seek out Private Connolly. Oh, for those of you that have played this game before, they don't usually teleport you there directly. You actually have to walk outside and there'll be arrows along the ground and you have to follow them to where you need to go. So I think they actually took that aspect out of the game so then people wouldn't get lost and have to walk around everywhere, try to keep you as engaged as possible. So that's interesting. Now, one thing I do want to talk about real quick is if we look at this quest here. So here's the name of the quest. Here's the place. Here's the world, and again, here's the place. Or this is like the sub-place, so the main place is Wizard City, which is the world that we're in right now, and Unicorn Way is the sub-area. Anything along the bottom here is quest rewards that we're going to get, so we're going to get 2 gold and 5 experience. And the stars along the corners of this quest means that it's a main quest, like it says there, highlighted. So there will only be 1 or 2 main quests per area, and as I'll be only talking about main quests while we're going through the Let's Play series here, at least that's what I've decided for now. I might change my mind later. You'll probably only see these in my quest book. So let's just go ahead and accept it, and we're going to go ahead straight there. I'm hoping to get to level 5 by the end of this video, but I'm not really sure. We'll see how it goes. So personally, as my YouTube name stands, I usually play Storm characters. Like if you saw in the last video, my level 88 Orange Stormstone character. Oh, here we go. This is new too. They didn't used to have all these little banners and flags up and stuff. And after you complete Unicorn Way, it actually goes away. So like over here, there's some banners, some sort of evilish lurking stuff here. Here you go. Welcome to... Oh, there's me. Welcome to Unicorn Way. Creatures here who will attack you if you get too close to them. Yep. Let's see. Yep, here's a city guard. Oh, they're talking to you about actually how to interact with people for quests. Yeah, they didn't do that before, so that's kind of nice. So let's go ahead and talk to him. Okay. Yep, the headmaster sent me. That's cool. Cool. Creatures are taking over Unicorn Way. Oh, this is actually on this flag here. That's the second to last boss we'll be fighting in this area. I think there is only 2 bosses actually. This guy's called Rattlebones, and we'll get to Lady Blackhope later. But yep, no match for their dark magic. Yep. Okay, they're undead, so these guys are probably gonna be death. So that's gonna suck for me a little bit, but I can just use my the blue cards I had at the bottom of my deck to deal more damage. Okay. Okay, so like it's explaining here, whenever you run up to an enemy, this is the fight circle. They're calling it a combat sigil. We're just going to call it a fight circle. I wonder what else it's going to explain in here. Yep, if you want to avoid battle, just hang out along the sides. Now, sometimes the sidewalks are really narrow, and the enemy pickup ranges are very far, and they can actually extend into the sidewalk. So if you're really trying to avoid a fight, you really want to hug the sidewalk, or even get out in the grass in some areas if you can. But other places, like along the building over here, you're just going to want to hug it as hard as you can and hope for the best. And we're going to accept this quest. Here we go. Alright, so it's time to go ahead and fight. Like I said earlier, we have our little arrow here showing us where we need to go. Here we go. So you can see how the turns are based on the sigils here. So I'm going first. Is 55 health, so just about anything I do should be enough to kill him. So we're going to go ahead and use our Dark Sprite, because that is one of the higher accuracies, and actually the highest out of all of these, and I think the most base damage, 65. That's 70, but that's 10% less accurate. Now, he is death, so I don't know if they're going to start doing weaknesses and strength this early. No, okay, it doesn't look like it. It would say boost or resist, depending on what type of school you are, or nothing, if you aren't related to that school in any way. There was a goal update. That lets you know how close you are to completing a quest, and under that it said badge earned. Let's see here. So you have 30 seconds to pick your card. You can actually discard cards by right-clicking on them. I don't usually do that unless it's on my Storm character, and I don't think I'm going to need to do that for several levels on this one. Play goes in a circle around the sigil. It's kind of random for which side goes first, the friendly or the enemy. So sometimes you may need to flee a fight and rejoin depending on your strategy, what you hope to do. But at low levels like this, you should be fine. Okay, yep. Once you beat an enemy, you'll go transparent like this. And if you remember in my last video, I said about how you're dancing while you do that. So as long as you don't move, you should be dancing forever, but you are going to turn visible again at some point. So we're just going to head back over here, talk to Private Connolly. Okay. Okay. That's nice. Oh, okay, so I think he has side quests, maybe. Yep, this is our night chat. He wants to help me kill some of these guys. That's cool. Yep, pirates. Skeletal pirates. The heebie-jeebies. Yeah, they are kind of annoying, I'll admit. I've just been hitting spacebar rather than clicking more. That's another thing. Yep, we're gonna go fight them. There's a lot of fighting in this game. It's mostly fighting, collecting, rinse, repeat, victory. Okay, here's another keyboard shortcut. Yep, you go around, and if you saw earlier, maybe about a minute or two ago, you can actually walk up to the little blue dots that float along the sides of the road, or even in the middle. Those will allow you to regain health and mana. Later, you'll actually get bottles next to your globe, your crystal right here, where you can just click and refill both of these at the same time. Okay, so this is actually a main quest. So now Olivia is going to offer us a side quest. I'm going to go ahead and accept it now, but I'll probably do it later. Yep. So the nice thing about accepting her quest is if we look in here, they double up. So the nice thing about Wizard101 is that quests will actually stack. So I should be able to do both of these at the same time. So that's really nice. In my next video, assuming that I'm able to actually access my bedroom or dorm room in that video, I'm actually going to go ahead and try to bring one of my mounts over to this account, so then I don't have to run around like this and I can just get from place to place a lot faster. But for now, we're just gonna walk. Let's see here, 80 HP. So now here's where some of the strategy comes into play, because this might only do 65 damage. So I might have to use 2 rounds to kill this guy. While alternatively, I could use this, which will kill him guaranteed, but only has 70% accuracy. So we're just going to go ahead and try out Thunder Snake. Because my wand does have plus 5% accuracy, so then anything that shows on the cards is increased by 5%. So just like that, did minimum damage, but it was enough to get him right away. There we go. They didn't used to have the fog along here either. This time, we're just gonna go ahead and use Dark Sprite this time. See, and there you go. See, it's called a fizzle whenever your spell fails to cast. It happens more than I care to admit, especially on my Storm character. If you guys want to see me play as my Storm character, by all means, just let me know in the comments, and I will get some footage from that. There we go. That's almost maximum damage, I believe. There we go. Those pesky pirates, man. Let's go ahead and cross the street here. So yeah, the more I actually play this while making these videos, the more I learn to appreciate all the little stuff that they've added to the game. And now, just like this, we've actually been able to finish both quests at the same time, which is amazing. We're just going to go ahead and equip that real quick. So amazing that the side quests actually lined up. They're usually more of a, like I said, side quest. Lady Oriole is one of the new characters we'll be meeting. She is part of the lore for Unicorn Way, actually. She is a seraph, and she will be getting us our first official healing spell. I'm not sure when, but she's actually all the way at the end of this place. So I'm just going to go ahead and walk up there. So I'm kind of confused as to why some of the unicorns are pink and some are blue. They used to all just be white marble. Ooh, something real quick before we keep going. So the blue doors mean that there's actually a quest available in there, or that you have a quest to go to that place. Otherwise, they'll just be yellow normally. So it's like I should... Oh, I guess I can't go in here. But like, I know that this one over here I'm able to go into. Free gold, I'll take it. And while I'm actually walking past the Dark Fairies here, I believe every card that you can use in this game is based off of, ooh, that'll be important later, is based off of a mob in the game. So whatever you fight, there should be a card for it. Okay, here we go. Yep, here we go. So, Seraph, she's the one that you're going to be getting quests from for the most part here. Just trying to see if I thought I saw a wooden chest in the back. Oh, there is a wooden chest. I'll probably snag that later. Okay, yep, we gotta help you out. That makes sense. There's a bunch of bone cages. Yep, that makes sense. Cool, cool. Okay. Yep, we just gotta kill some people, collect some loot. That's pretty much a normal video for you. A normal quest. So this one actually has multiple aspects if we look at it here. So not only do you have to go around opening those bone cages like we walked past earlier, but you also have to fight some dark fairies. I guess I have to do that before I fight the, oh, there we go. So yeah, Private Connolly has a couple more quests for me. I'll probably do those on my own. As well as this actually, and then I will start the next video turning in this quest, and we're going to go ahead and continue where we were at today. Progress, I'm already level 3, so hopefully by the time I get back I will be level 5 and hopefully have a new card to show off for you guys next time. And that's going to be all for today. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked it, leave a like. Feel free to let me know if you want to see my other character in the comments or in Stormstone. And that's going to be it for today. Thanks for watching.